Hey y'all, what's up? It is Noelle with Baker's Backyard Bounty, and I am so glad to be back with y'all. So I made a video about it, and it just felt weird. Like my last video that I posted, and I ended up taking it down, was like half the week was like blissed out, starting seeds, and then my cousin passed away, and middle of the week. And it just felt like so weird putting all those clips together, feeling sad and overwhelmed, and then also like starting see it was just weird. So took it down, just took some time. I just wanted to kind of like, be with family, cuddle my kids, and didn't do a lot in the backyard. But it feels good today to be out here. The sun is shining, and we're gonna do our thing. So one thing that came in the midst of the craziness was potatoes. So I ordered these from Haas Tools. It'll be my first time growing potatoes, but this is the Homestead sampler. So it's 4 different varieties. I think it's like Yukon Gold. I'm gonna mess them up, so I'll have to link it below. But it's just 4 of the most common. My kid just ate oyster shell. It's calcium, right? Like, should be fine. Yikes. Alright, so what I did about, this is probably 4 or 5 nights ago now, I took the potatoes and I just cut them up into 2 to 3 pieces, making sure they had 2 to 4 eyes on the potato, because this is where it's going to sprout. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, like it's kind of scabbed over, like it's not squishy, it's like smooth, kind of like skin on the cut side of the potato. And that's what you want to kind of wait for, so that, this is my research, because again, I've never grown these before, but you want to wait until it's kind of scabbed over so it doesn't rot in the ground, like doesn't stay wet and just rot. So these are ready to go into the ground today. I think this is a 10-pound bag, so I got lots of potatoes. I'm going to put them in my raised beds, and this will be the first thing that we grow in the raised beds. They take about, I think, 70-ish days, so by end of March, beginning of April, should be ready to harvest some potatoes, and then cycle in our summer things. Additionally, I started these not too long ago. I'll have to check the calendar, but these are some broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. And I grew these I started them in my guest bath where it was warm. They germinated, and then I put them in my garage under my new grow light, and they look pretty good. Like the cauliflower especially is doing really well. And this is purple de Sicily cauliflower. Now this one here, this broccoli, got what we would call leggy, and I really tried to avoid that. It's not too bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant them and just pray over the garden and hope it does well, which I think these are going to be totally fine. It's time for them to go in, and I actually wanted to show you guys what is going in or going on in the side garden, because we have some exciting new developments. Well, on the way to the garden, see, here's the deal. He likes to dig in here, but also he leaves his bunny berries in here. So it's kind of like he's fertilizing for me. But I know that's going to get real old real fast when I'm actually growing crops in there and they get dug up. He's so fast. Oh, and pause, look, the onions, we're getting more sunlight, and so they're starting to just really perk up. And I've noticed a lot of just fresh looking growth this week. So y'all might laugh at me, but I thought that these were collards. So I've been just harvesting them, making collard greens. Y'all, these are not collards. This is that purple cauliflower that just popped out this week. Isn't that gorgeous? So beautiful. So I have 3 of these growing right now. I'm telling you guys, already I feel like I'm a way better gardener than even like 9 months ago, because I label things. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? It is good to know what you're growing. The broccoli is doing great. Honestly, y'all, I feel like it got cold enough for this stuff to actually grow. It's just been like a weird warm winter. The kale is doing a lot better, it's starting to take off. So we are also learning that boredom and chickens do not go well together. Our chickens have, well, you guys know the saga, have been trying to escape, have been pecking the crap out of the fence, so I'm about to make them some little treat toys. Out here, I have started peppers, tomatoes, ground cherries, cucamelons, and then some more greens and flowers. So I have bok choy, I have some walking stick kale, some calendula sprouting, as well as some straw flower. Can you see these little baby snapdragons? So cute. And then my tomato varieties over here have started coming up. I don't know if it's not warm enough for the peppers yet. Like these areas that are still not sprouted are mostly peppers. And I have my heat mat on. So I'm wondering if I need to bring them inside because I'm out here in my little garage seed starting area. But I'm really happy so far with what we got going. And yeah, this is my first time using this tray. So woohoo! Just got to figure out the warmth for the peppers. Also wanted to show you guys, I harvested some seeds from my pansies. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had made a video about shopping at the plant hospice at Lowe's, and I bought a bunch of Johnny Jump Ups and pansies, and I just harvested, I don't know if you guys can see, these little seed packs off of them. So let me see if I can find you guys like a whole one so you know what to look for. Okay, so they look like that on the plant, just this little bulbous type thing, and when you squeeze it, then all these little bitty seeds, you can see at the bottom of the cup, fall out. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There's all the little pansy seeds. So the sun is almost gone, but because I am a full-time mama and garden as chickens, just something crazy went down. Joyful hobby. I'm out here finishing planting my brassicas for the spring. I started it today and then a duty called, the baby cries erupted. So here I am at dusk finishing up the planting, but that's just part of it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and just all our little updates following our journey. May you find the bounty in your own life and all the beauty that it holds. We'll see you soon.